Chuck, you're looking good, buddy. He's
I
looking
am
good.
good.
And Eating with Keith Greeninger starts tonight right here somewhere in Santa Cruz County.
Yep.
A beautiful piece of property known as
Wild Way.
Wild Way.
Wild Way.
And it can get wild up here. I've had some wild nights up here.
It can get wild up here, but it's also very soulful and spiritual.
Absolutely.
Show them these boards here real
I gotta
quick.
show the boards.
Chuck, stay right where you are. Tell them a little bit about these boards, man.
These were shaped by Pohaku. Tom Pohaku stone. So they're roughed out.
They're beautiful.
Different shapes. They all have different names.
From that piece
I don't
of
know
redwood
what
from
they
where?
are.
So that was from
This is
up in
redwood,
Northern
actually.
California, right?
This is redwood from here. This
Oh,
is
is
right
it?
off the property. This got a little figure in it here. And that one over there has got a little more figure too. So we've got some curly up there. So it's nice wood. Beautiful stuff.
And so we got this music studio up above, right? Keith? So
We do. We'll take you up there after we play a few songs.
Play a few songs down here.
This is my good friend Chuck Pyle. This is his land. He's got 61 acres up here. We're not going to tell you exactly where it is because we want to keep it kind of secret. But yeah, and this guy has been up here. How long have you been up here, Chuck?
I've owned it since 1979.
1979.
1979.
Chuck got this.
Just
property.
Moved up
Right-
in
Right when I first came to
1996.
this country.
Was that long ago?
Are you a foreigner? You didn't tell me that.
But, we're all foreigners.
Chuck,
Every one of
did
them.
I tell you I do the jokes?
That wasn't a joke. I'm serious.
So this is a piece of property that Chuck's been building on and kind of cultivating over the years. He and
Right.
I have been friends for probably close to 20 years now. I used to live on a little piece of property right down the road. Used to walk my kids up here when I put them on my shoulders.
Right.
And he and I got to know each other. He's
Yeah.
an incredible woodworker.
Yeah.
Well known in this area for all his woodworking.
Yeah.
He has a wood mill as well.
And
on the
retired.
property.
Retired, so
I
He
retired.
ain't
Retired
retired.
drinking Jameson.
I'm a quitter.
And just get
And
just get.
yeah, look at all this, Neil.
And that's the original schoolhouse, right? The Santa Cruz schoolhouse.
That was the story. Yeah, it had, it was 10 by 20, and it had 2 rooms. It had the little cloak room,
Yeah.
and then it had a wood stove, and that was it.
That was it.
And a bunch of bats. There were a lot
Bunch
of
of
bats.
bats, yeah.
A lot of bats.
Want to take a wander down there? Where are we going to down here?
Let's go. Why don't you step back here and let him see the property?
go see Kurt.
Well, we're going to see right there. Well, we're going to go make a work the Kirk spot for sure.
Anyway, Neil, this is where we have our recording studio as
Yeah.
well, up above.
Have you recorded music here for albums?
Oh yeah, I've recorded my last 2 records here, and we've recorded a lot of artists
Right.
up here. It's a beautiful space. We'll take you up there after we play a few
Yeah, look how
songs.
beautiful it is. Just
Right?
The whole place is just.
Well, brother, this is nature does all the work
Yeah,
in most
that's
of our
true.
lives. You and I were just talking. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
We both love to surf. We both love to get out in the water. We talk about our medicines, and we go straight to the good medicines, and it's always has something to do with nature.
Right.
And in this setting, of course, we're all lucky enough to live in the Santa Cruz Mountains here,
Yeah.
and this is something that I've been very fortunate to have a recording studio up here, have a friendship with
Blessed.
Chuck. Yeah, very blessed.
Yeah.
And what's nice is we bring the artists up here, and the minute they get out of their car,
Yeah.
kind of the spirit has opened up a little bit, and
Right.
we
It's
roll.
just, this
Hey.
place welcomes you when you drive in here. It welcomes
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Well, and nature does that when we let it.
Look at that house.
Right?
It's truly amazing.
Yeah. This whole thing is a lot of us pitching in, different people, different artists, different craftspeople,
Right.
and carpenters and steel workers and
Friends.
friends. It's
Yeah.
like it's a good way to be.
Yeah.
And again, just enjoying nature, just enjoying kind of opening up to the gifts that nature brings us, and including that in the art form. So let's sing a song or two.
Let's sing a song or two. That'd be good.
Brother Kirk, come on over.
Hey, Kirk, come on over, buddy. I'm back. Get back to see you. I heard you had some beer in the fridge.
Now, you know what's cool about, these live streams is who knows where this is going to. We've got friends all over the world, all of us. So I just want to say welcome to everybody who might be tuning in. Neil, thanks for coming up.
It's an honor. Thank you. Now it's back. We got it.
You got it now?
Yeah.
All right. We move for Wi-Fi. I'll be on the mountains where the poetry begins. I'll be on the canyons to the river deeper than. The spirit's gonna wander, it will come home again. The journey can get lonesome, you better be your own best friend. The power of your story and the medicine of your song. Healing of the laughter when the tears are finally gone. It's a good day to be on your way, my friend. Come on, keep your head up now. I know the sun is gonna shine again. Gonna shine again. And sweet are the memories that lay across my mind. Sweet are the harmonies that we sang in better times. Always looking toward the road ahead, man, we never look behind. Hard to say when it was that we crossed the borderline. It's a long, slow surrender, the way time reigns us in. Maybe everything she strips away will be back in the end. It's a good day to be on your way. Come on, keep your head up now. I know the sun is gonna shine again. It's gonna shine again. Every day will have its darkness, every night will have its dawn. All the love we leave behind remains when we move on. It's a good day to be on your way, to be on your way. And there's dreams you can't remember, and there's dreams that still survive. And they lead us to the water's edge, and they keep our faith alive. And there's clouds on the horizon, and they drift above the plains. You can't tell if it's buffalo, you can't tell if it's a train, but it really doesn't matter, man. We're gonna chase them anyway, 'cause each one holds a song, you know, and it guides us on our way. It's a good day to be on your way, my friend, my good friend. And come on, keep your head up now, Neil. Well, I know the sun is gonna shine again and again, yeah. And the power, it's a good day to be on your way. See that bird, you hear that?
Happy bird.
To be on your way.
Right on. Beautiful song. That song was about?
That song was about a good day.
What's that?
It was about a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we get internet throughout that?
We're going to go back there a little bit. 'Cause
Let's do that.
It's a bit spotty right here.
Do that.
And look at this guy. This guy's back. He wants some airtime.
That's okay.
Well, you're so good looking and you're in love. Are you still in love?
Yeah, I'm still in love.
Okay, good. That's what I want to hear. I came all the way to ask you that question.
We ought to take you over to Kirk's house here in a minute and let you see. Let you see what he's created. Are you getting internet now?
Yeah,
Neil?
perfect.
We're in search of
All
internet.
these good-looking dudes you brought with you.
Well, you know,
You see that?
This for the radio?
Bring it right?
this is actually going out
Good-looking
live. Kirk,
chaps.
come on over here.
This is live?
This is live out all over the world. Say hi to folks.
He knows. He's been on my gig. Has
he been on your gig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building sandcastles everywhere.
These are the guys I get to hang out with when I'm
Right,
working up here at the
sandcastle
recording
guys.
studio, man. I'm lucky to be around these characters. How are you, brother?
Hey, man. What a day, huh?
What a day. What a day. Get another shot of that, man. Look at that out there.
Them hawks
Hopefully that's going out.
and the plane.
Actually, you gotta check out what I'm doing over there. It's kind of a mess, but
You guys are getting this. Is absolutely beautiful up here. This guy right here is Kirk Ram. I always mess his name up completely. Kirk Rademacher.
there you go, you got it.
He was one. I think he's retired from being the foremost sandcastle builder, one of the foremost sandcastle builder in the world. But I think your niece kicked your ass, didn't she? Didn't your little niece kick your butt? Well, you helped. Didn't you help out one? Who was the kid you helped out at Capitola?
Oh.
Remember that story? And she ended up with a trophy bigger than her.
Roxy. Her name was Roxy.
Roxy.
Little 6-year-old girl, 7-year-old.
Is that
See,
your
these
granddaughter?
guys tell
No.
Keith, these guys tell me the stories
Yeah.
years ago, and then they forget them themselves.
And that's the nice part about getting older is you can forget things and just retell them. And they seem as exciting as they were before.
You want to give us another song?
Sure. You want another tune here?
Absolutely.
Don't go too far, Kirk. We want to.
Talk's gonna be back.
Wanna talk
back
with
up,
you
back up. Singer. How you doing? Denise, this is Kirk.
Hi, Denise.
Oh yeah. By the way, Neil, I've got a show.
Oh, by the way.
We're here to mention that we're going to do a full concert on May 6th at the Kuumbwa
Okay.
Jazz Center.
Okay. Tickets are available where?
Tickets are available at snazzy.com.
Okay.
And there's not a whole lot left, but I sure hope a lot of you can join us. My good friend Ellie
Yeah.
Mabanza, that you know so
Yeah.
well, is going to be opening the show.
Yeah.
We're going to have a couple other good friends dropping by. It's going to be just a beautiful night. And in a way, it's kind of like all of us starting to get back together again as we move into the summer, right?
Right.
It's like things are opening up again.
Yeah.
We got a lot to be proud of. The way we all got each other through the last couple of years and the pandemic. And it looks like things are, we can gather again in real time. So, May 6th at the Kuumbwa, but here's one for you, brother. Hopefully the birds will chime in again.
That's for your boy.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how I met you, through your boy.
Through my boy. It's crazy when your kids start surfing a whole lot better than you.
Way better.
They start saying, Dad, come on out to the bigger waves. You're like,
They
I'm
just
good over here,
they
man.
just burn you and smile.
There's a red tail gliding in the morning light. Green hill shining from the softness of the night. First sun calling up the mist from the ground. It may have been away a while, but now I'm coming back around. Raging sadness. With a sweet tears, standing on a cliff's edge. Oh yeah. Mother, open up your arms and take me. Yeah, I've been a fool, no doubt I'm gonna be one again. On this brand new morning, let forgiveness begin. Come on and let it begin now. Say, brother, brother, will you tell my little sister? Hey, won't you tell her, please, just how much that I miss her? Tell her I'm singing this brand new song. Wanna find my way back to that heart so strong. Raging sad. Sweet tears, standing on a cliff's edge. Oh, I believe, yes I do. Oh, yes I do, baby. Brother, open up your arms and take me in. You know I've loved you since the day my days began. Help me change these frightened fists into outstretched hands, man. Come on, brother, stretch out your hands now. Yeah. Stretch out your hands, brother. I mean, we can share the waves a little bit, you know what I mean? I mean, Neil got out there with only 3 or 4 guys at First Peak this morning, and he was on his way to yoga, but he just decided, you know, the wind's dying down, the tides are moving well, there's nobody out there, this is better yoga. And I said, you're a smart man. We all take our turn when nature turns its way. Gives us our little gift. So stretch out your hand, brother. Stretch out your hand, sister. Ooh, yeah. What you say? We break a little bread, we drink a little wine, we bring along the babies and the fathers and the daughters, and we teach them how to laugh. It won't take much. You lift up your wings and you feel that late April wind blowing up Happy Valley. Feel it lift you up. Feel how we're all family. We're all connected, Lord. There's one big ocean, Lord. There's one big sky, and there's you and I in eternity. Here we go. Raging silence.
The birds are applauding.
Now, if they start clapping, they start
Who
clapping.
first put a guitar in your hand?
I did, man. I was talking to somebody, and I used to fall asleep listening to a little transistor radio under the pillow.
I
Right?
still do.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's a good way to go to sleep.
Yeah.
It really is. But now, is it an iPhone or a transistor radio?
It's an iPhone with an
Okay.
app that gets me to the station I need to. But I need it in the
iPhone
front
with a
place.
transistor radio.
I
You
mean,
know,
People, can you buy a transistor radio anymore? I guess you should.
I think you can.
Yeah.
I think you can. Neil, it's good to have you up here.
Thank you.
Should we walk people up and show them the studio real quick?
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
think?
Yeah. So,
You getting enough? Are you still got
so
Wi-Fi?
I've got a question. It's like we got the who influenced you most musically when you were a kid and you picked up the guitar?
I think music in general, all of us have something, the universe is sending out energy at all times, and all of us have stuff that is just moving us. And for me, music, ever since I was a little kid.
Right.
And the crazy thing was, I had this big, beautiful, extended family, and there were no musicians in our family, per se. I just stumbled upon it. I loved it when I'd hear, we didn't even have a stereo in the house. I would just, listen to the radio when I was driving around with my mom in the car. Luckily, she listened to some very cool radio stations, a lot of Motown stuff and this and that.
Yeah.
But I just, there's those things where we grab, our spirit starts grabbing something, right?
Yeah.
Music was just always something that I was deeply interested in. I was too busy being a jock when I was a little kid, so I didn't start playing until later in life, till I got into high school. But always, loved singing and just listening to music. So once I started messing around with one of these things, it all happened pretty quick.
This is a perfect place for you. This county, this area is a perfect spot for you.
Well, I was born right over the hill in Santa Clara, and we moved here just before I started high school, literally the summer between junior high. And
how was that
when
for you? Oh, we're moving to Santa Cruz, yeah.
Dude, it was beautiful. It
Yeah.
was like I was always kind of a little nature boy over there. I was running, we still had some orchards left back then. So I would, me and buddies would just run through the orchards and, but when my old man came back and said, hey, we're moving over to Santa Cruz, I was like, oh, are you serious, man? That's amazing. So, the first year we moved over here, to make it even crazier, he ended up somehow, he had a buddy that was in the car business where he was working, and the guy had a house right down there just past, the gates are past Platform Beach.
Yeah.
So my first year in Santa Cruz,
down
we were
there?
living on the freaking beach for the first year in some cool little place.
That's
and
wonderful.
that's when I started.
That's a special
surfing.
spot too.
It was amazing, and to go from living on busy streets in San Jose to hearing the ocean break, I knew how lucky I was, and it kind of changed my life forever, man.
I think we got the trio over here. I think we should go do a song for the trio. What do you think?
No, I think we should show you the studio.
Studio?
That
You wanna do
trio's
that?
trouble.
That trio's trouble over there? Okay, we're going to go up to the studio.
Good trouble.
Now,
So-
the story of the studio was the studio here before you?
The studio, like I said, this whole big building was originally built by our friend Chuck that you met earlier, and underneath here is a beautiful wood shop
Yeah.
where we do a lot of Awesome woodworking. You've already seen the surfboards
Yeah,
here
yeah.
that Pahaku, created. We've had Billy Hamilton up here. Derek Dorner, is Derek still listening?
I don't know if
I don't know if
Derek's
Derek's
listening.
still there, but we've had Derek up here. What we're going to show you here as we walk up to the studio. Again,
Beauty.
more blessings of the trees. Wherever you are, if there's a tree around you, be grateful.
Yeah.
It was 120 in India today. Yeah, and throughout Southeast Asia. So we've got to start taking care of things, and especially us here, we've got to appreciate
You are part.
how lucky we are to have this.
Yeah.
So we're walking up. This is kind of the entrance up here to the studio.
Going to the studio now. Amazing place. Look at this. Can we get?
enough light.
I think we should turn the lights on a little bit.
Let's get you some lights, man.
Yeah.
Up above. There you go.
There we go. Beautiful music studio here. Is the sound quality good too?
Well, it's a beautiful sounding room, Neil.
Yeah.
Show them this if there's enough light for you.
Yeah.
Here's the board where we do our recordings. And,
Wow, this is serious. This is.
yeah, and then from here, we set people up throughout the room. It's a nice big room, panel. That way let them see. Again, just inviting the outside in
Yeah.
and having a room that's got nice high ceilings and wide,
Yeah.
spacings, a lot of natural diffusion.
Yeah.
Kind of the way records were made in the old ways, where in
Yeah.
the old days, where it's just you get a bunch of good people in a room
That's
and
it.
and you make music.
Yeah.
And if the room sounds good, and we've been very just fortunate.
I like to hear how it sounds. I'd like to hear how the room sounds.
Does that mean you want another song?
Well,
Well, let's do
I
it.
keep putting money in the meter,
Let's do another song.
What better view do you have than out there?
I feel pretty lucky about that, man.
And this song is about?
You know what, man? This one is it's kind of, this is one of those metaphors where you can talk about two things at the same time. One is the beauty and the power of our sisters and women, and the other is the beauty and the power of nature. So that's what I wrote this about. The power of the female spirit in our world. It's called She Moves Me. She bring me whiskey from the cornfield way down south. Every time she kisses me, it trickles through an open mouth. I can taste the sunlight every time I touch her lips. The fresh spring rain and the sugar cane, I can't get enough of it. She moves me, Lord. She moves me, Lord, and she moves me. Yeah. She gathers up the herbs and buds from the forest way up north. She lights them up like incense and she rocks me back and forth. The only thing I remember is I didn't feel any pain. Just a sweet release and a sense She does,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah. I got moved. I got the ocean. You and I go surf. We get in the ocean. We get moved.
We get moved.
You listen to music. You get moved. Right.
It's like the big soup out there, you know? A little bit of everything.
Right in nature.
I won't tell them what you saw out there, man.
No,
Recent,
that's
not
fine.
too long
And
ago.
during the log jam, which was last weekend, somebody saw a great white. Everyone got out of the water, Rockview, out.
Oh,
A
really?
12-foot shark during the log jam contest at Rockview.
Out. Really? Right there, huh?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Well, shall we play him one more, Neil, and let him
You do
go?
whatever you want.
And this has
Are
been
you
fun.
amazed? Are you amazed at all the musicians? How much talent there is in this county or in this, especially
Neil,
in this town?
You know, so much of my music is influenced by what I learned from all the musicians in this county growing up. Yeah, we're just really, really blessed
Right.
here. Incredible musicians everywhere you look. The older ones, the younger ones coming up. You know, and you know I just, you know, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today if it wasn't for all of the influences that I saw when I was growing up.
Right.
And when I first started playing, and
I mean,
the people around this town. You know, I used to ride my bike from Aptos down to downtown Santa Cruz, you know, and listen to all the guys down at the Cooper House playing, and you know, the fusion of different styles of music that came through this town early on.
Yeah.
You know, African music, reggae music, Hispanic music, everything. I just was like, and then the jazz that was coming out of the local schools. You know, I went to Aptos High. Aptos High, you know, I graduated in '79. When I graduated, we had some of the, you know, our jazz bands from this area were winning world, you know.
I have next week. I have the SoCal High Jazz Band coming on my show. They come every year.
Perfect.
And these kids, and some of the instruments are bigger than the kid that's playing it.
Oh man.
But they're just it's like 30 of them. And Jim Stewart, who was the conductor, is a wonderful guy, known him forever, surfer.
Yeah.
And he's stuff all these kids that we used to do at KSCO, stuff them in that little studio.
Get them in the room.
Literally, just squeeze it in, you know, like.
Yeah.
And then now we're putting but there's just the kids. It's nice to see kids interested in not just the guitar, but other types of instruments.
Yeah, to keep the horn section going, to keep the wind instruments going, you know, all that stuff. Again, I mean, you know, we're on Santa Cruz waves here. We can relate it to the excitement of just getting in the water with just your wetsuit, paddling out with a board, and whatever happens is going to happen. That's how music is, right?
Right.
And for these, you know, when you're a young person and you got your clarinet or you got your saxophone and you got a guy who's playing trombone next to you or a guy who's playing, you know, it's just, you can make anything happen, and it is like riding waves. I mean, it's just every day it's different.
I got to tell you, if you don't mind, a quick story.
No,
so COVID hit, right, and we're home. We're just freaked out. We don't know what to do. We just didn't know what to do, and the streets were dead. And we didn't do, me and my co-host TC, we didn't do our show. Then I was watching YouTube videos, you know, like over and over. Right? Then I see that my old favorite, you know, the Beatles sing "Get Back" on the roof of Apple Studios in London.
There you go.
Right, and you see all these people coming out of their home apartments and homes and looking up, and, you know, and I'm like, TC, I gotta do this because our town's dead.
Yeah.
We gotta do this, and even if we get arrested, let's put a band on the roof.
Did you do that?
Yeah, 3 times.
We heard it from our house.
Yeah, no fanfare, no Facebook, no Instagram, nothing. Put a band on top.
That was great.
Rock and roll, and let's see what happens. So the rock and roll happened. Literally, you see people from above. You see so far.
Yeah.
At Pleasure Point, there's 25 mobile home parks, but you see these people coming out of their homes and dancing in the streets and hearing something that's like something.
You know, Neil, I remember the first shows you did that way during that pandemic. 'Cause
something.
we're living right there over by O'Neill's on Melton.
Yeah.
And I remember you were on the roof of it. Was it the boardroom?
Yeah.
Oh, man. And I said to Susan, I said, gosh, there's music going on. And that was a great thing to do. Thanks for that.
We thought we get arrested. When they get arrested, the cops came by, gave thumbs up, like, you know.
Yeah. You're not hurting nobody.
Not hurting
and there's
nobody.
plenty, at that time, there was plenty of social distancing.
Yeah. Anyway.
So,
But it's
perfect, man.
But then what was really cool was people wrote from all over the world.
Yeah.
people that were under serious lockdown were like, you know, thank you for the music, because the music is something. It's something they can hang their hat onto for a little bit.
Well, music is one of the things that connects us.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that goes beyond our minds and,
Right.
and kind of goes into that place beyond our thinking, and it just connects us with our spirit. So
one last time before we get one more song, Kuumbwa May.
yeah, the closest show coming up will be next Friday at the Kuumbwa Jazz
Okay.
in Santa Cruz.
Couple of seats left available at.
There are some tickets left. It's been selling pretty strong. So
Okay.
if you want to go, definitely grab some seats.
And you can get those seats at where?
Can't be just happy enough to have Ellie open in the show, and he's going to come up and play with me for some of my set.
Yeah.
We'll have a few other friends dropping by, but it's going to be a beautiful night. So if folks are interested in that, I would suggest getting to snazzy.com pretty quick.
Okay.
One of the nice things too, I mentioned the other day on the radio, people didn't know about this, but one of the things that the Kuumbwa did with their, the money from the government for PPP that was trying to help a lot of these places stay open, they put a new filtration system in their theater. So they've got this high end. So if you're a little bit compromised or you're concerned about COVID, you can kind of rest assured going into the Kuumbwa that you're going to have kind of the highest quality air. They leave we'll be leaving the doors and windows open if it's a nice night. But it's going to be great, man. It's just I guess it's time to start getting together again. This will be my first full show in Santa Cruz, other than some of the benefits we've done where I'd make an appearance here or there. This will be kind of just a night to start coming together.
Up in SoCal with the third base coach from the Giants.
Oh, Tim Flannery.
Flannery, that was a great show.
Tim is a great guy, man.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And then when you two together were excellent.
And that's the cool thing about music, man. Every time you get to play with somebody new, it just brings a different energy, and you can react off each other. So that part of it's cool.
Yeah. One last song?
Yeah, let's do one last song. Here's one. Neil, by the way, thank you for doing these shows, man.
Yeah, that's fun.
You started on the roof when everybody was locked down, and I've been catching your shows. You just show up, you go live somewhere, and
I was able to do them at my house, outside on the deck, ocean view, and people enjoy the view and enjoy the music, and it's fun.
Thank you for that, man. Here's one we'll finish up with. Fare thee well, my innocent one. Let your song be sung where the ground is kind and the air is sweet. You got wings on your feet. It don't matter where you've been, I'm gonna love you for the shape you're in. The poems draped across your skin, the gift you bring to me. Yeah, you are the medicine. You smile, the light breaks in. All the darkness goes away. I can't give you everything, but treat me right and I can sing. I got some skills, I know a few tricks. I can help you get your kicks. Loving whiskey now and then. You ain't had no better friend. I'll toss your babies in the sky. I'll build a home to keep them dry. I'm a glorious peasant. I'm a passionate fool. I'm a tree-hugging grounded poet, and I never finished school. I've been living on these outskirts by a different set of rules. I've been learning from my elders. I've been gathering up my tools. Yes, I have. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a glorious peasant, people. I'm a passionate fool. I'm a tree-hugging brown dirt poet. I'll probably never finish school. I'll be living on these outskirts by a different set of rules. I'll be learning from my elders. I'll be gathering up my tools. I'm just trying to write a few words that might mean something to you. Hey, look at us. We got family everywhere we go. And we gather in these Santa Cruz Mountains together. We sing our songs and we soothe our souls. These are my people. This is my tribe. And we're a ragged band of gypsies with a flame that burns inside. These are our children. This is our home. We put our hands upon the earth and we bring the harvest home, Lord. All the faces of my good friends, they grow more beautiful with time, and they're touched by the sun and the wind. They're touched by all the days left behind, and all the days yet to come. Sing it with me out there. These are my people. Come on. Hey, these are my people, and this is my tribe. And we're a ragged band of gypsies, but we got a flame that burns inside. These are our children. This is our home. We put our hands upon this earth and we bring the harvest home. So fare thee well, my innocent one. You let your song be sung when the ground is kind and the air is sweet. You got wings on your feet. It don't matter where you've been, I swear I'm gonna love you for the shape you're in. The poems draped across your skin and the gift you bring to me. Yeah. What a gift you bring to me. Yeah.
My good friend, Mr. Keith Greeninger, thank you so much.
My good friend, Mr. Neil Pilberg. Thank you so much, Neil, for bringing all the good music. Good time, bro.
All right, thank you so much.
See you out in the water.
Yes, see you in the water.